Hey y'all, welcome back to Real Raw Sweet Tarot. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning member to the Soul Tribe, welcome back. Cancer, I'm here. Don't yell at me. Yeah, I feel like I've had to put your reading off for like a day and a half, but of course, life be happening. And I've literally had another funeral because I lost my aunt. So let's just keep that in mind as well. But nevertheless, I'm back. I already cleansed your energy and cleansed your space. No pre-intuition things for you today. But we are going to be sparking it off with the intuition deck. So whatever comes out, what does Cancer need to know, see, hear at this time? Don't be afraid to deepen this connection. Okay, you could be involved with somebody new and you are kind of lenient about really wanting to go further. But this is just a little signifier for you right here. Don't be afraid to deepen this connection. I feel like a lot of times when we're involved with somebody new, it's kind of hard to put our full feelings on the front line or be like vulnerable because it's like so early or just so new and you don't know if the person is going to be in mutual energy. But yeah, don't be afraid because I feel like they are. Pray for your enemies. Don't entertain them. Yeah, anybody that's like not really in your corner, doesn't really have your back. I'm also hearing frenemies. So some of y'all could literally have frenemies, like people that are in your corner and they pretend to be your friend, but in reality, you know they envy you. In reality, you know they don't really wish you well or they don't really have your back. Yeah, pray for your enemies, don't entertain them. And I literally picked the right card to even write this on because you know how a peacock has all those spots. I feel like there are so many spots and specks on people in your life. And those are the people that you feel like aren't really your friends. Those are the people that you feel like aren't really in your corner. And the spots basically signifying that's how they stand out to you. Like, I could look at this person and be like, yeah, I know we're really not that close for real, but they play in my face every day, whatever. I spotted you from afar. That's the type of energy I get. Heal your crown chakra, gain confidence and insight back. Yeah, your crown chakra plays a huge role in how you view yourself and also like your intuition and your insight and how you handle situations. And we also have blonde hair at the bottom of the deck. Somebody can have blonde hair, okay? So that's all we are taking from that. And yeah, let's get into the what lies beneath because we have a full moon literally today. Isn't today the 29th? Yes. We literally have a full moon today. It is an Aquarius, by the way. So I'm just like, I don't know. It's either going to be heavy or it's going to be really light. We have here expecting new beginning. Cancer. I'm loving this for you. Some of y'all really could be pregnant or you could be giving birth to a new idea. You don't literally have to be pregnant, but this really is an expecting card. Like you're expecting to start a new beginning with somebody. So for those of you that aren't pregnant, maybe you're just really taking a big step in your life. Like you're doing something new with your person. Like it could be moving in together or just like, wow, we're really about to take this big leap and like start something fresh. Yeah, it doesn't have to automatically mean pregnancy. Okay. Toxic. When this card comes out, I always like to make it a point. You could be dealing with somebody that's so toxic, but they smell so good, or somebody could be a smoker. Investigating and fighting for what you love, claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield. Libra, got this in the reading before. You could have Libra in your chart or you could be involved with a Libra. But we're going to see here and build off of this with the tarot, get a little more clarification. What's expecting new beginning for Cancer? What's expecting here? Who's expecting? The Magician in the reverse, Gemini energy. I'm already getting some weird shit. You want to know something? Honestly, especially since this is coming out in the reverse. Either A, some of you guys are trying to really like take your power back and manifest in the right way or correct way to be able to get pregnant. Maybe some of you guys have fertility issues or something, but the Magician in the reverse, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, somebody could be around you basically trying to like hex your womb. And I say this because they don't want you to have that new beginning. They don't want you to have that new start. Yeah, Two of Swords in the reverse. Somebody can't make up their mind whether or not they want to really go ahead with something or if they kind of just want to like let it fizzle away. I feel like there's somebody around you that really doesn't want you to get a new beginning, that doesn't want you to have that fresh start, and they're doing anything that they can to try to make that not work for you. Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. A lot of you guys are single right now. You're in full-blown independence, and I think somebody is so afraid of you being able to really start with somebody new. That's why the Magician is in the reverse. They're mad at your power. They're mad how talented you are. And I feel like they know that also attracts people. What else with this Two of Swords in reverse? That's also being indecisive about reaching out as well. So I feel like somebody, yeah, they're a little hesitant about even saying something to you. The moon. Somebody's hesitant about saying something to you because they don't know if they are just like living in an illusion, like, oh, there's a possibility I could be with Cancer again, but I don't want to stir something up, then come and approach them, and then I still don't get Cancer back. Do you get what I'm saying? I feel like somebody wants to rile things up for you in a bit, or basically like block this pregnancy or block this new start with your person because they're too busy staring up in the moon in the illusion of what could be. And considering that we're in the full moon, I feel like it makes a lot of sense. Also, the moon is kind of like, there's a secret. Something isn't really being shown to you the way you need to see it, or even if it is, you're ignoring it. What else with the moon before we move on? Anything else? Knight of Swords, more Gemini energy. Yeah, I feel like somebody's like coming to rush in and like say something because they're in this illusion in their mind that you're just going to end up pregnant or you're about to end up starting a family with somebody else. Like, Cancer, I'm telling you, somebody is terrified of you really getting your happy ending or you really getting this fresh start on your new life. And it's kind of like somebody got to rush in and pull up before shit gets too serious. They're being bold. They're taking action. What's toxic here? Toxic for Cancer. King of Swords, Aquarius energy. Okay. You have a knight over here mad about how your life is pursuing and trying to do everything to block it. You have a toxic Aquarius over here. Cancer, you got a lot of people in your energy. What else with this King of Swords? But this coming out in the upright is showing me whoever this person is, you're able to communicate with them now. They're coming in being able to hear you out and also be receptive. But I feel like you have had a lot of toxic moments with this person. Or they're coming in to communicate with you about how you guys are toxic. Yeah, okay, Knight of Wands, Three of Wands. Somebody could be coming in, and you want to know why this is toxic? This is what I'm hearing. Yeah, it's like I've been searching all over the world, like far and wide to find somebody that's like you, but I can't meet nobody like you, Cancer. This Three of Wands is exploration energy. This Knight of Wands is also like, I'm being adventurous and I'm being explorative as well. Like, it could be within your sexuality or just like you're freelancing, and this person is kind of more so having situationships than actual relationships. Because I feel like this person, I'm gonna be honest, they've been in bold energy trying to sleep around and find another you. And that's another reason why they're so toxic, because they really thought after you two split or part ways that there was ever going to be a chance to find another you. Yeah, they crazy. And toxic and crazy. And if this Three of Wands is your energy, I just feel like a lot of you guys have been adventurous lately. Maybe you've been traveling or just always looking ahead towards the future. And that's why this person is coming in to communicate that now. Like, wow, like, you're really, where's your future headed? Like, do you really see your life without me? Are you really, like, you be going on these trips, all these adventures and everything, like, and you're doing it without me? And you see why that's coming out with toxic. It's just like, I feel like this person, it's not going to be argumentative energy. Somebody isn't going to come in with lies or being like rude. It's going to be a very disciplined conversation. But I feel like somebody is coming in to, like I said, either tell you they've been searching far and wide and can't find nobody like you, or it's because they're seeing you're starting to mold your future. Cancer, this whole reading so far is, I feel like people in your life see you're unlocking like a new stage. You're about to be involved in new things. New doors are opening for you. You're traveling more. You're experiencing more. Like, life is cracking down. Shit's getting more serious. And it's like the more that happens, the more the cord thins. The more you separate from this person. And I feel like once too much space is created, it scares these people. Both of these people. What's fighting for what you love? Claiming what's yours. Judgment in the reverse. What else? Yeah. I feel like that's this air sign. Yeah, Nine of Swords in the reverse and the Five of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this person, now they do want to fight for you. And it's also been something that's been on their mind. They're in this like beating themselves up type of energy. With the Judgment in the reverse is self-awareness, but it's like harsh self-awareness. And then Nine of Swords in the reverse, they could be having nightmares. They could be having insomnia. Really, really bad dreams about how they didn't fight for you. You want to know something? Y'all ever hear the saying too little too late? And I really kind of feel like that's what this is. because somebody is beating themselves up so bad that they really didn't put in the effort with you when they should have. And then the Five of Swords, this card is always like, is the battle worth it? Like, do I keep putting up the fight when I feel like I've either already discouraged the person, I've already defeated them in battle? Like, that's why the person is in the back kind of just like crying or looking upset. And the person in the front, they know that they've won. They know they have the bow and arrow. The person in the back doesn't have any type of defense weapons. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, do I want to keep fighting a person in this battle and they can't even defend themselves? And maybe this person is now realizing that's what they did to you. For some of y'all, you could have literally been in physical fights with this person or just always arguing. There was always something that was on your mind that you had to end up speaking up about. And I feel like instead of this person trying to correct it, all they tried to do is fight you on it. And I feel like that's probably what caused a lot of the divide. But now they want to come back in and fight for your love because you're moving on with your future? I think not. What is Cancer's energy surrounding with this person? What is Cancer's energy surrounding this person? Three of Pentacles. I feel like you wish there was more teamwork. You wish you were able to get along more, because the Three of Pentacles is all about a group of people, however many people, whatever, but we're getting along to get the bigger picture done. We're working together to get the job done. And I feel like maybe everything was one-sided. Maybe you really didn't feel like you were in a team with this person. Maybe it was always their way or the highway. You know, Cancer, that's for you to know in your relationship, but that's just what I'm picking up from the cards. You just wish it was more teamwork. And I feel like it wasn't when y'all was together. And then also Three of Pentacles here. There could have been third party energy. You could have always felt like this person always had a backup person or another person on the side. Like, if something go wrong with y'all, I know you're going to go sleep with. You know what I mean? What's investigating here? Last card. What's investigating for Cancer? Investigating. Who's investigating? Who's watching? Or is Cancer watching somebody's page? Because Cancer, that could be you. A lot of times in the readings, the investigating card isn't always somebody else stalking your page. Sometimes it's the actual sign that I'm reading for, and they're investigating, digging up some dirt, trying to see what's really going on. And Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Of course it's not. Yeah, now we have Virgo energy here. What else was this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse? You have a Virgo here, maybe investigating something about your money or how you're getting to where you're getting in life. What else with this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse? Somebody could be trying to figure out your job as well. Page of Wands. This could even be somebody you met on a dating app or just somebody that you've seen around. This could be somebody at your job as well. You could be like learning a new trade, a new job or something like that. And somebody around you that lost their job or they don't got nothing going for themselves, I feel like they're investigating you because they're like, how is Cancer doing it? How is Cancer really like, it's like everything is happening slow for you, but it still always gets done. And I think somebody is trying to question that or figure that out or, yeah. And then look, your card at the bottom of the deck, the Chariot. You're just super ambitious at this time. A lot of you guys could do community work as well. You could really give back to the community or help a lot. And I also just feel like you have been put in the position in your life. You're making the type of money you could really hand out shit. Hand it to people. Here, you take some, you take some, you take some, and I still have something left to my loaf. Literally. But you're a lot more ambitious than you ever been. Chariot energy. Somebody could have just gotten a new car. If so, congratulations. Or just something revolving around a car. Could be significant. License, permit, whatever. What else with the Page of Wands? Somebody could also be, oh my gosh, the Tower. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Somebody could be trying to investigate the fact, did you have an abortion and who paid for it or how could you afford it? And then the Tower moment here, you know, this full moon, it's bringing out a lot of shit in y'all energy. And I feel like people are mustering up crazy thoughts about you because that's all they have to run off of because they don't actually talk to you to actually know the truth. Or these are people from your past that are no longer around you physically, but they're still in your energy. They still stalk your page. They still worry about you. They still check up on you and maybe you don't even respond. But I just feel like, yeah, somebody can't manifest what they wanted out of you like they really thought they could. Also, Page of Wands, I feel like somebody's just always trying to explore and see what new is going on with you, if they're still able to have access to you. Also, Yeah, somebody could have been learning like new sexual type things in the bedroom. And they also tried to manifest that with you, but it still didn't work out. But the Tower moment coming out here, I feel like this is a huge shift with this person. The Tower moment, it could be something bad or it could be something good. It's just a foundational shift in your life that's meant to mold you in the way that it should. 747 on the clock. But some of you guys may have had to like get a detective or some type of PI to research or investigate on somebody, because maybe somebody you're involved with is telling you that they don't have children or something like that, but you're finding out they really do have a child elsewhere, or that somebody is pregnant elsewhere, but they can't really afford it. So they're trying to either be a deadbeat dad. I don't really want to say a deadbeat mom, because what you choose to do with your body is your choice. So I'm not going to say it like that. But I just feel like, yeah, there's a man here that's super, super excited, loves to date around, do whatever they do. But I feel like, yeah, they don't have nothing going for themselves. They're lazy. They have no ambition and no job, but they're out here getting people pregnant. And I feel like a lot of you guys really could be looking up that person, trying to stalk their page, trying to figure out about them. But I'm not going to lie. For a lot of you guys, I'm getting, if you research this person, you're going to have a Tower moment, because you're going to see something within you that breaks. And I don't know if it's because you still have feelings for them or whatever, or this is just the fact that they went to go be with somebody else, ended up getting them pregnant and losing their job, all in the same sense. And now they're under investigation because the person that they were with was somebody from their job. It's really multiple storylines of how this can go. But nevertheless, whoever this Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn is, that's what caused the Tower moment. When they decided they wanted to explore, go be on dating apps, really feel like they had to learn more about their sexuality as well. Yeah, I feel like somebody really lost their way. But that Tower moment is what you needed to really be seen about this person, because I feel like if nothing that dramatic didn't happen, you would have still kept dealing with them. Cancer. This was your reading. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated some type of way. I love y'all. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.